Here's another setting up functions problem. It's a rectangle that's inscribed in the top half of a circle where the base lies along the x-axis and the upper vertice that you see xy is given by going from 0, 0 over x units up y units to get to xy in the rectangular coordinate plane. And this says the circle has equation x squared plus y squared equals 4. So this means that the circle's center is 0, 0 and that the radius of the circle is 2. And to go back to review your center radius form of the equation of a circle for that information. And we can label these ordered pairs if we'd like. Okay, so again, the rectangle is above the x-axis, lying in the upper portion of the circle, the semicircular part on top. And this says express the length of the base of the rectangle as a function of x. So notice semicircles and circles are symmetric about the y-axis and the x-axis in this particular circle's case. So symmetry gives us the fact that when you went right x units, you would also go left x units and up y to get to the corresponding point on the other side of the rectangle. So the base actually has length 2x. Now the area, which is part B here, the area of the rectangle is the length of its base times its height. And we want to express this area in terms of x. Okay, and what we know in order to relate x and y to each other is that we know that xy is on the circle, x squared plus y squared equals 4. Okay, and it's also in the first quadrant, so it's on the top half of the circle. So when we solve for y in terms of x, we get both plus and minus the square root of 4 minus x squared, and these correspond to the upper top half of the circle and the lower bottom half of the circle where the y's are negative. Okay, so we know all of this just from the equation of the circle. But now remember your goal. The area of the rectangle needs to be ultimately related to x. And we have discovered that for this rectangle that's in where xy is in the first quadrant, that y is the positive square root of 4 minus x squared. So that's our area here in terms of x.